Alright guys and gals, this is Northman. We are back with some more Tarkov. Now this time around we're talking about the expansion on Woods. Right now I'm showing off the camp over by the RUAF extract. Now right here you're seeing some random item spawns. There's a lot of food items, vodka, milk, crackers. We were seeing MREs as well as Iskras. So keep an eye out for the lunchboxes and everything if you're still working on that quest. That white container there has a whole bunch of bodies under cloth. So maybe a quest coming up that'll be involved in. These containers have some random item spawns, so it's always good to check in them, as well as a weapons case. Now there's a couple cases throughout this, couple food cases, and then there's the med case in the tent and another med case over here, as well as I think 2 duffel bags. Might only be the 1 duffel bag. Now we're moving on to the Uset Camp. Now this camp is important to understand how to approach. There's the backside and another corner where there's actually explosives. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of loot items, random weapon mods on the table. I think I find a expedition fuel right there. Yep. Then there's a crate there that spawns cigarettes and food. You're safe in this area for mines. There's nothing here. And then you get to this area where there's more random loot, a weapons case, another crate, and I think there's one more weapons case in the tent on the back. This is approaching it from the other side. Now this is important to keep note of because this is where you're going to see some mines go off. I stumbled across 2. So far we've found them here, and I've heard they're on the back further left. We just avoid that area entirely and approach from the other sides. As you can see, the first mine didn't do too bad to me. I was standing up. Crouching, you'll see, is not a good idea through this area. I learned that right here. Carl and Cam still give me shit for having mines constantly blow up underneath me. So here I'm going to show you the safe route. If you get the spawn over on this side, you can see we are discussing it, clearing it, and now we're going to move up. Pretty much we just circumvent that whole area next to that rock because we're not sure where the mines stop. We know we're safe over here. As we're rotating through here, you'll see we drop down here and we go toward the convoy. There's these ponds and everything. Keep in mind, there's quite a few ponds, so it's easy to get lost over here. Use the roads to try and navigate yourself. This convoy is super easy to find. It's part of that quest. I have a video up about that quest as well. I think it's called Search Mission. But here, there's actually some more area up there where there's a couple buildings and pods of stuff. Here is the other ponds. There's actually a spawn over on the rocks across from here. I think that's where Carl and I spawned when we ran into the cultists. But you'll see we rotate through here and you can actually get eyes on the cultist village. Really good area to go to. There's a whole bunch of stuff over here. This area, you're a little exposed if you get caught out here, so be careful when you're moving through here. The trees give you some cover, but that compound up on the left, there's some vodka and other food spawns, and I think we saw a weapons case up there. I couldn't find the video with it, so I apologize. Here, I'll start going through some of these buildings. You guys can actually see there's a whole bunch of food spawns here, as well as a marked circle. Now, you're going to want to keep an eye on that. Not sure what all is going to spawn there. I think we found a horse statue there last time we went through, but that's pretty much been it. There's more buildings over here, a lot of random spawns as well, so keep an eye on all that. Important thing to note though is the cultists will jump you all over the place. There is a little barracks type thing that we think is supposed to be story wise for them. That's what we're in right now, and then we move out. There's ammo, food, you know, a lot of similar stuff that we're seeing across the rest of Woods. Now, continuing down the road, you're going to actually come across another cluster of rocks here. The road will actually keep going to the right, and then it also splits to the left. That's the road that the old car extract was on. This beach route is pretty safe, lots of tree cover, and then you pop up here at the bridge. This is where the new car extract is. I've heard you get sniped at by a sniper scav if you continue out there, so I'm not sure how far you can go. Looks like there's a tent, maybe some stuff out there. Now coming into this village, there's multiple houses you can get into, and it's actually 2 spawns near here, so you're going to want to be careful if you do spawn here. And then there's a further spawn out past the next chunk. But in here, you'll actually see we find some bodies and check out this house. More food and a couple ammo stacks, as well as a grenade box, I think. We thought that was interesting. In that garage right there, you also have a toolbox and random tool spawns. So keep an eye out. Every time you're coming through here, it's a good idea to look at everything and get a good idea for what you can grab. All right, now on to the next area, and this is continuing down that road. There's actually a farm, a couple APC looking things, and you can see this guy up here. There's actually a spawn right near this village, and then one further out past toward the sniper rock. Here you have a weapons case or items case, and then a whole bunch of weapon mods on the table, as well as a case over on the other side that spawns food items and cigarettes and all that. There's this other building. This is a good idea to come check out. We haven't found any military loot in here, but it looks like there's a possibility of it. There's a weapons case or the big case, and then a toolbox, as well as some random item spawns every so often we've noticed. So another good one to come check out. As you move out, you'll actually come to the new North UN roadblock. Now, this is just straight down this path. You just have to get in close. It's actually a pretty big extract, and there is a cache in there, so keep an eye on that. Pretty useful spot to go to, and it's got no requirements as far as we could see other than spawning on the outskirts side. Here is the final chunk that I'm going to talk about. This is Sniper Rock. Now, this is a huge focal point of the map now. And there's a whole bunch of stuff up through here, a whole bunch of hidey holes, bunch of spots to get good eyesight, and pretty much in every direction toward the map. You can see here we find this little bunker thing. Looks like it could be an extract setup, so that'll be interesting to see how they use that. I haven't come in as a scab, so it might be a scab extract. You continue up here, and there's some more ammo boxes and spawns. So it's kind of interesting. There's a lot to come check out up here. We're seeing good loot as well in the ammo boxes and everything. And then you can get out and get those awesome line of sights. So hope you guys enjoyed, and hope to catch you on the next one.